Hello friends, today's topic is about importance of serine amino acid in our body. So which are the important molecule which are generated with the help of this serine amino acid and what is the role of serine in our body, that is explained in this video. So one by one that we will look. So first of all, this serine, that is important hydroxyl group containing amino acid, and it is non-essential, means it can be synthesized with the help of phosphoglycerate, alanine and glycine. Now this serine, that is mostly found inside the protein, and when protein is degraded, serine can be generated. Now from the serine, that glycine that can be converted with the help of one carbon pool. So this one carbon pool generation as well as glycine formation, that is also important function of the serine. From the serine degradation, pyruvate is generated, and that can be utilized for the alanine as well as glucose molecule formation. Apart from that, most important function of serine, that is ethanolamine to choline formation. This choline that can be utilized for the acetylcholine or phosphatidylcholine formation. Same as a phosphatidylcholine, phosphatidylserine, that is one of the important phospholipid. Apart from that, sphingosine, cysteine and selenocysteine, that is 21st amino acid, that is also generated from this serine. So one by one, how this serine molecule is most important in our body, that we will look. So first of all, one carbon group. So serine donates one carbon group to the one carbon pool, and that is one of the important functions. So by the action of this serine hydroxymethyl transferase, which is converting serine into the glycine, and during that time one important one carbon group, that is methylene THFA, that is CH2 THFA, that is generated, and that is removed from the serine, and that serine will be converted into the glycine. So that one of the important function of this serine, that is donation of the one carbon in the form of methylene tetrahydrofolic acid or CH2 THFA, means CH2 means methylene tetrahydrofolic acid. Now from the serine, cysteine amino acid that can be generated. So serine is used for the formation of the cysteine. So cysteine is formed with the help of this homocysteine. Homocysteine is mostly generated from this methionine to S-adenosyl methionine, S-adenosyl homocysteine, and from that S-adenosyl homocysteine to homocysteine. Now this homocysteine will combine with the serine with the help of that vitamin pyridoxal phosphate, and that is helping to convert this homocysteine to the cysteine, and this serine will be converted into the homoserine. So for the cysteine formation also, with the help of pyridoxal phosphate, serine is very useful. Alanine, so serine is converted to alanine by simple that dehydration followed by the transamination reaction. So serine that can be converted into the pyruvate and pyruvate to alanine, that is one of the important source for the alanine formation. Now phosphatidylserine, so that is one of the important phospholipid which is present in the cell membrane. So same from the serine, that ethanolamine as well as choline will be generated, and that phosphatidyl and phosphatidylcholine, they are also present in the cell membrane. So phospholipid, one of the important phospholipid is generated with the help of serine, that is phosphatidylserine, means over the phospholipid that serine amino acid is attached. Further, from the serine, some important drugs are generated which are working as a serine analog, and they can be used for the inhibition of some particular function in our body, and that is very helpful working as a anti-cancer and anti-tubercular drug. And it is also asked in the exam which particular drug is utilized for the which purpose. So you have to remember azathioprine, that is used as an anti-cancer drug, while cycloserine, it is used as an anti-tuberculous drug which is working as a serine analog. So azathioprine, that is working as an anti-cancer, and cycloserine, that will work as an anti-tuberculous drug. So that is also one of the function or use of the serine. So serine analog that can be utilized as a drug. Now most important function, that is choline synthesis. So choline, that is same choline of a acetylcholine. So serine, that is first decarboxylated to ethanolamine with the help of this pyridoxal phosphate, again vitamin B6. So that decarboxylation reaction will convert serine into the ethanolamine. So ethanolamine is further utilized for the choline synthesis with the addition of the methyl group. So choline is used for the acetylcholine synthesis, which is important neurotransmitter. Now this phosphatidylcholine, that is also utilized for the formation of phosphatidylcholine, which is also one of the phospholipid present in the cell membrane. Now further from this choline, one carbon group that can be removed. So choline is reconverted into the another molecule, that is betaine and sarcosine, and that work as a one carbon donor. So choline formation and choline to back glycine and serine formation, that is working as a one carbon pool, or it is called a salvage pathway. So in detail of that formation of ethanolamine to choline, that we will look. So first of all, serine, that will be undergo decarboxylation, means carbon dioxide molecule is removed, and finally form the ethanolamine. Now over that ethanolamine, methyl group will be added. So methyl ethanolamine, dimethyl ethanolamine, and finally trimethyl ethanolamine, which is called a choline molecule. And this choline that can be utilized for the acetylcholine and phosphatidylcholine formation. Now same as a addition, this methyl group will be removed. So you can look over the structure, there are 3 methyl group is present, and that methyl group will be removed, and that can be utilized for the formation of this trimethylglycine. First, that trimethyl ethanolamine that will be converted into the trimethylglycine. So that is interconversion. Methyl group is still present in a 3 methyl group is present. Now 3 methyl group that will be removed, and that will be converted to the dimethylglycine and methylglycine. So trimethylglycine that is called betaine, while sarcosine that is methylglycine. Now from this methylglycine, glycine can be generated, and from the glycine again serine will be generated, and that is called a salvage pathway of a 1 carbon pool. So that important reaction that you have to remember, serine to choline formation and choline to regeneration of the serine amino acid. So that is one of the important function of serine in our body, or one of the important product of the serine, that is choline formation. Further, one important amino acid apart from serine, that selenocysteine. That name is cysteine, but actually this selenocysteine precursor amino acid, that is serine. So this serine is attached over the tRNA, and there is a modification over that serine tRNA, and that will be convert this serine into the selenocysteine. So selenocysteine is seen as a 21st amino acid at the active site of the many protein molecule, and it is found also in an active site or active center of the some particular enzyme, and that enzyme name you have to remember. First one, that is thioredoxin reductase, and which is utilized to decrease damage by the reactive oxygen species. So that is one of the thioredoxin reductase enzyme which containing selenocysteine at the active site. Another enzyme, that is glutathione peroxidase. So basically this selenocysteine is found in some particular reductase and peroxidase enzyme. This glutathione peroxidase is also utilized for the scavenging of the peroxidase. So peroxidase or free radical removal is basically working with the help of selenocysteine. Further, deiodinase that also remove the iodine from the thyroxine to make triiodothyronine. So T4 to T3 formation with the help of deiodinase enzyme, and for the deiodinase enzyme working, selenocysteine is also needed. One more protein, that is selenoprotein P, that is a glycoprotein seen in a mammalian blood. So these 4 examples that you have to remember, which is containing selenocysteine, which is called a 21st amino acid. So in our body, generally in naturally 20 amino acid is there, but this selenocysteine, which is found in the protein, and it is given name as a 21st amino acid. So it is basically related with the antioxidant activity by presence in the reductase and peroxidase enzyme. Further, its concentration will fall in selenium deficiency. So you have to remember this selenium deficiency that can lead to the decreased level of selenocysteine, and that can lead to the increased effect of the free radical, and antioxidant activity will be reduced. So selenocysteine is directly related with the serine as well as selenium. Now the structure of this selenium or selenocysteine, that is particularly the same as a hydroxyl group containing amino acid, that is serine, but in this serine, instead of the OH group, that is selenium is present. So instead of oxygen hydroxyl group, there is a selenium is present, and that is making difference of the serine to selenocysteine. So it is incorporated into the protein during translation process, precursor molecule, that is serine amino acid. So biosynthesis of selenocysteine is by replacing oxygen of serine. Oxygen of serine is replaced by the selenium, and this is done with the help of 2 steps. First, selenium that will be activated into the selenium phosphate with the help of ATP molecule. Further, this selenium phosphate that will attach over the serine. So this serine that will remove oxygen and attachment of the selenium. So it will make selenocysteine. So selenocysteine name is just like a cysteine, but it is mostly a precursor molecule of selenocysteine, that is serine amino acid, and that you have to remember. Further, serine is also a component of the important protein like phosphoprotein. So most important phosphoprotein, that is casein, that is mostly present in the milk. So milk contain casein protein, and which is called a phosphoprotein. So serine serve as a site for the attachment of the phosphate group. Same as the threonine and serine are the most important for the providing of hydroxyl group for the attachment of the phosphate molecule. So glycogen phosphorylase that is activated by the phosphorylation, but that phosphorylation is mostly occurring at the site of serine amino acid. Same way pyruvate kinase and phosphofructokinase 2, they are activated by the dephosphorylation, but that phosphate group is removed from the serine amino acid. So phosphorylation and dephosphorylation, which is one of the important reaction in our body, covalent modification, and that is also occurring at the site of serine. So covalent modifications serve as a mechanism of regulation of various enzyme activity. Now, in glycoprotein, the carbohydrate group are usually attached to the hydroxyl group of the serine or threonine residue of the protein. So, when there is a glycoprotein, means carbohydrate is attached over the protein, but for the attachment over the protein, also that hydroxyl group of serine is very useful. So, serine forms the active group of many enzymes, and it is called as serine proteases. Like example, trypsin, chymotrypsin, and coagulation factor, they are containing serine amino acid at the active site. So, this one carbon transportation as well as this particular alanine formation, glucogenic function, then also the selenocysteine, that all are the one of the important function of this particular serine amino acid. So serine in general, which is important amino acid, is derived from the phosphoglycerate, alanine and glycine. It is present in the protein. Now this serine is basically helping to make a glycine, also donating one carbon pool when there is a formation of the glycine. Apart from that, serine is mostly converted into the pyruvate, and that can generate alanine as well as glucose molecule. From the serine, ethanolamine and choline that is helping to make acetylcholine and phosphatidylcholine. So phosphatidylcholine, same as that phosphatidylserine, which are the important phospholipid present in the cell membrane. Further, this serine that is also useful for the formation of the sphingosine by attachment over the particular ceramide molecule. From the serine, cysteine amino acid that is also generated, and 21st amino acid, that is selenocysteine, are also generated. So from the serine, cysteine and selenocysteine both are generated. So these all are the important product or important function of the serine in our body. So that's all about the serine.